Hello, everyone. You are watching the guest on number 24. Hard power, which includes coercive diplomacy, economic sanctions, military action, and the forming of military alliances, contrast with soft power, which comes from diplomacy, culture, and history. According to Joseph Nye, hard power involves the ability to use the carrot and sticks of economic and military might to make others, in order to make others, follow somebody's will. In politics and particularly in international relations, soft power is the ability to attract and co-opt rather than coerce, contrast with hard power, as I said earlier. In other words, soft power involves shaping the preference of others through an appeal and attraction. But how soft power is used in diplomacy, and what is it really? Today's topic is Gabon and soft power used in diplomacy. And our guest of today is Mr. Cedric Alexandre Mboulou, who is an international relations freelance analyst. So welcome to Gabon 24.
Thank you, Mr. Fouty.
Well, how are we doing?
We're doing great, thank you.
Pretty good. So let's go straight with the first question. Maybe you can introduce yourself deeply to the viewers.
Yes, definitely. Cedric Alexandre Mboulou Sougou,
Okay.
Gabonese nationalities, with years of experience in the sector of shipping, international trade, and also in international relations. But let's keep in today's debate. I will be actually debating with the casket of international analyst.
Pretty good. So we're here to talk a little bit to better understand what soft power is all about. And does the theory consist of or in?
Okay, definitely soft power is a very interesting concept when it comes to international relations.
Okay.
And soft power has been basically defined by many scholars in the international relation field. But before going straight to what is called soft power, we might actually be able to discuss about power.
Okay.
Power, which is the actually ability of, push someone to achieve a specific goal by different means. When it comes to the realist definition of it, considering the fact that the realist school of thought has actually been the first school of thought to debate on the on the concept of power. We should basically defend on that regard. The realist point of view actually says that there is nothing such as harmony in the international relation state of affairs. Okay. There is actually no power that can actually play the role of arbitrage in the international settings. So the only thing that can actually prevail and help every state in order to maintain their integrity in the international sphere is the power. Okay. And the power is accumulated by actually the territory,
pretty good,
the wealth economically, okay, and also by the population.
Okay.
Well, then we have another scholar which defined the concept of power in two different ways, defining the soft power, which is soft politics also, okay, in the international relations, okay, field, but also the hard power, okay, in another hand. Okay. Now, the soft power will definitely be the ability to actually, exert some kind of force in someone to achieve something, but in a rather, a soft way, okay, by actually attracting that person.
All right.
And in the hard power, rather, we actually coerce and we use a trick in order to push someone achieving that.
Wonderful, and this goes definitely, let's say it goes deeply with the, let's say, the definition that we gave prior.
Definitely.
All right. Well, one of an interesting aspect that we want, if you could allow us to take into account when talking about soft power, is the cultural aspect.
The cultural aspect.
The role of, definitely, how it goes, the use of culture in soft power?
Well, culture is a very important aspect in international relations when it comes to power. Because culture becomes a means through which we can actually exert the soft power in international relations field and sentence. So culturally, countries can play the soft politic internationally, by adding a certain aspect of it, such as languages. Languages comes by culture also, because it's an aspect, total aspect of culture. Then we have, aspects such as languages. We have aspects such as the religion. We have the tribes. We also have the technology. We have the education, which are, elements that can actually impact in the international field.
I don't want to cut you short. Just to remind a few, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joining us, you're watching the guest on Gum 24, and we have Mr. Alexandre. This is how he likes calling himself. If not, Alexandre, Cedric Alexandre Mboulou, right? Who is an international analyst, and whom we discussing issues related to soft power today. Sir, let's say if we're trying to put a focus on culture, well, what is, if you allow me, what is the cultural identity of Gabonese people?
Well,
that we can promote internationally speaking.
Well, culturally, the Gabonese as a state is doing pretty good, because we can actually break down 3 different aspects related to culture, and we should not forget to define what is culture. We should simply say that the culture is the identity belonging to a specific group. It's a way of life of a person that is actually a complete concept of the self-perception related to the nationality, the ethnic group, related to education, related to...
I'll be pragmatic, if you allow me. I don't want to cut you short one more time. To be pragmatic, your name is Mboulou.
Mboulou, yeah.
Which region are you from?
I'm actually from the south.
From the south?
From the south. I'm actually from the south. Chibanga and actually Mwabi. So those 2 regions.
So I guess you are Punu, definitely. So
Punu,
what is the cultural identity of Punu people, if you allow me?
Well,
that we can promote at international level.
Definitely. Culturally, the identity of Punu goes by, a lot of aspects. We can actually already put forward the language. The Punu language. And when it comes to the Punu language, we can put forward aspects such as the cooking, the culinary art related to...
Pretty good. I can guess the Punu group is that large. But Ikoku, I think...
Ikoku, yeah. It's also another aspect related to the dance, which is very... But we should say this is actually something which has to do with the entire country. Gabon is actually a country which is promoting, the cultural aspect very good. We have this festival, Gabon 9 Provinces, which actually brings together, all the different parts of Gabon together in a specific period, during which each part of the country actually showcase whatever they had.
That's wonderful. And this is the question I even wanted to ask you one more time. I apologize, and we don't have enough time in this television program. The other question I wanted to ask is definitely related to platforms. What are the platforms that we can use, let's say, in international relations to showcase soft power?
We have actually different platforms on which we can showcase our soft power. The main platform through which soft power can actually be showcased are the cultural aspect. We have the political values, and we have the foreign policies. Those are different main sides from which we can promote the cultural aspect in the soft
politics. If you allow me, as long as you're talking about, let's say, you said something which was quite interesting. Well, can we say that tourism can be a sector we can use to better showcase a culture at the international level based on international laws?
Yes, definitely. We have the cultural aspect. The cultural aspect is very important to put forward when it comes to soft politics.
Okay.
Now, we've been informed about the plan stratégique Gabon émergent, which is one of the policy put forward by the President of the Republic regarding the growth and the development of the country. Now, what is to be outlined here is the fact that through the plan stratégique Gabon émergent, we have the Gabon vert, which is a very important aspect of it, and the Gabon vert actually promote the wood industries through which we can actually go through some phase of transformation of our natural resources. We also have the agricultural part of it.
Very good.
And then on the other hand, we have the Gabon of service, from which we have services basically.
Wonderful.
And we also have the financial sector.
Okay.
But under services, we have under services, we have a very important aspect of it, through which we have the cultural aspect that we put forward in order to actually showcase the country internationally.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you said definitely that, dishes, for instance, gastronomy, if we can say so, can be also a platform to be used in order to better promote a country.
Definitely. We can say music also, which is something which sells very good the country outside.
All right. Sir, I'm sorry. We just come to the end of this program because we don't have enough time. And maybe, let's say, you're going to have a last word.
Yes, definitely. What we can say as a conclusion to it is basically soft power is a very important aspect of the international politics when it comes to a country promoting itself internationally. We should say that the mix of the soft power and the hard power is also very important, and it is called smart power, which is actually bringing the two together in order to have a very important policies out there in terms of the soft power in order to showcase the country internationally.
Wonderful. Thank you very much one more time, Mr. Cedric Alexandre Mboulou.
Thank you, Mr. Fouty.
Okay, I remind that we had Mr. Cedric Alexandre Mboulou, whom we discussed about, let's say, soft power, the use of soft power, how Gabon uses soft power in diplomacy. We'll have you one more time here in order to further this discussion.
Definitely. That will be my pleasure, Mr. Fouty.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the guest on Gabon 24. Beware, COVID-19 is not yet over. Keep practicing the various gestures for your health and keep watching our programs, on, the platforms that are displayed on the screen. Thank you. Goodbye and see you next time.